we were looking at various titles. We kept telling each other various titles. During the conversation, he suddenly said, "Okay," for one title. So it just popped up, and so he said, "That's it." And that's how it happened. That's how quickly it happened. As a matter of fact, for a moment I didn't understand whether he's saying we'll talk about it again tomorrow or okay, we'll meet tomorrow, which means it's okay. I understood it afterwards. Action scenes, you can't be very emotional. So somebody will get hurt. So what you see here is not an easy thing to do. And we had great stunt team and stunt directors. So we did it all without injury to anyone, which is a great thing to begin with. Then the fight looks good. But what we owe to fellow human beings is nobody should get hurt. And that happened in this film. Nobody got hurt, and we are happy to have finished such a difficult action scene like that. And that was. Otherwise, this film is not all about only that. When you ask about emotions, there's a lot of it in the film.
It's not just action, it's much more than that.
The one which you guys see in the trailer, अब से मैं ही हूँ यहाँ का दंगराई शक्तिवेल, that one. Most of it, yeah, but I think it's something which I've not played before, and the character has a kind of a pain, so that was very important to maintain in all the scenes. And of course Mani sir is there in case if I go somewhere wrong, he'll come and tell me what to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The very fact, this combination, right? Like I have individually worked with them, but to see them together, and even for me, I've grown up watching Nayakan. So I wanted to see how would a Mani sir and a Kamal sir be on set, and how would it be working with them in the same frame. So that itself there was a certain anticipation we all had as actors, just to see like, wow, to see them together after 36 years again.
Like he told me, he drew me to Thug Life title. It was his idea, and it just felt right. We've been searching, and it just felt right. And I told you, we are Gen Z, so Thug Life works. And this film is actually a very emotional drama within a world of crime. So action is inbuilt into it, but it also is a very emotional story between several characters.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
It's quite the same as we try to discover something to enhance the movie, or to push what we can do cinematically. We're still trying to do that and constantly trying to refine, and
That's not all my doing. Most of it was your doing, and then Mr. K. Balachandran. He picked me up and brought me here. It worked, and they made it work. Trying. But see, the box office number is how big is not what we're looking at, but it shouldn't be how small. We have to look at a break-even, because it is a business. And he's from a business school, and I'm from this business. I grew up with this business. So you can't disrespect business and do business with the business.
I think that's something I knew when they announced the film and I had not even signed it. So that's when I knew, wow, this is magic. And I was not even part of the film at that point of time. And like I just said before, to actually see them come together and to see their chemistry, like Kamal sir has said so many times before, they would speak with their eyes. They were in total sync with each other, and it was amazing to just watch them. So all of us as actors, we were like, oh damn, we have to like do some work here, and we got to like stop staring at them. So it was magical.
I think with a title like Thug Life, you can't but do action sequence, and it has to fit, emotionally right also. And I think it gives you a liberty to be able to convert it into a lyrical form only because masters have done it before. there have been Sergio Leones, and there have been Kurosawas who've told you that action need not be, less lyrical, and that gives us a target, or that gives us a bar to which you aim.
Do you see the three people here? Do I need to say more? That's why that's it. I mean, the moment I walked into Madras Talkies and met with Mani sir and he told me that you have a part in this movie, I didn't even want to know what part it was. I'm like, yes, tell me where to sign.
Right. And once you were done shooting for the movie, what was that first thing that you told yourself? खुद को क्या बोला ये करने के बाद? Because this is a big thing.
Feels like I finally made it.
Wow.
This is the most special film, and I'm pretty sure this will be the most special film because I am working with all my heroes, all my gurus to be precise. So it's a really special film. This will be the crown of the jewel.
Right. Thank you so much. Sir, Mani sir, this one's for you. The trailer of Thug Life feels distinct, almost a departure from your usual tonal palette. Does this shift reflect Kamal Haasan saab's involvement in the screenplay? And how has your creative relationship with him evolved since Nayakan?
Oh, it's been the same. I think he was equally involved in Nayakan. I mean, there's a lot of things in Nayakan which is, from him, from how he's performed and how he's made it alive and things like that. And he continues to do that after all these years.
Right.
He adds so much value to the scene that, it just, you can see it grow in front of your eyes. You can, as a director, you can take a back seat and watch something happening in front of you.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. So, how much of the album's sound is shaped by Mani sir's vision? You have to talk to us about that. And after so many iconic collaborations, what made Thug Life feel like another chapter worth composing for? Shweta from New Age. So how was it? What was the album sound?
So sound, what we do is normally when he tells me the story, I'll send him ideas. I'll collect the best ones and I feel like whatever is new, I'll send him. And then he'll try to see whether he can fit that idea into the movie. And if it fits, he'll come and tell me number 3, number 7, number 25. Not 25. So he said, I like these tunes.
I'm waiting for 25.
So, and then we will take it to the lyric writer. And the singer was like, most of the movies are like, don't call a singer, whoever comes that day, they will sing. In this case, there was Charulata Mani, a Carnatic singer, who comes in to wish me or something. She fully dressed up. I said, why don't we try this lady? And then she comes in and we chain the key to her key, and then she did the beginning of the Tamil one, the lullaby. So, yeah, we had fun. I was preparing some gangster tunes. No, actually we are experimenting on various palette of melodies, and so the first lullaby, which is here on the trailer, that came in, and there's one very haunting voice which comes. I don't know what language it is, but that gave a very unique feel, and he really loved it. Right. With him, he said, "I want your full level of involvement in this." Okay. So I knew that he's a special child of it. So I told this when I came back to Mani sir. He said, Kamal sir told Mani this, I'm very excited. Let's do even more. Yeah.
No, the first thing that came was Kamal Haasan, and then Thug Life came in.
So when
It started from there.
it started from there. So, and what was it like? What was the first conversation like? So tell us.
Like it has always been, trying to see what movie you can make and how well you can make that. And so we talked of various things, and at the end of it, this is what we've come up.
And it is super Gen Z, sir. It is super Gen Z. A lot of people, the Gen Zs are connecting with it and talking about it. So was that the idea? Like you wanted to cater to them?
No, we are Gen Z. I think the scale is designed by the story. Whatever that demands is what you go towards. And it's always a pleasure, and it always makes the director's job easy when you have the correct cast and crew. And I've been lucky to have the best, so it's been fantastic. Strangely, I remember when he was planning Sadma in Tamil, and I think this is a story that I've heard, so that is what etched in my mind. That when he heard the narration and he came back, he enacted that scene in this compound to tell them what the scene was, you know. So that's the kind of person he was, and I was lucky that I could, before I got into it, or just when I was trying to get into it, to be able to interact with him. So I knew, you know, there's somebody who's making a big path for all of us to come in, and that's what he's done.
Both of us were looking for suitable characters and great talents, and we found them here.
You are, you know, a part of this film as an actor, a writer, producer. What was the most exciting part, sir? And how did it all come together?
The most exciting part you didn't mention, working with him was the most exciting. First impression is that I know him as a friend living in the same area. I didn't even know that he belonged to a film family. He was a person, and I liked the way he spoke. We became friends, and we had a group of friends. We were talking only cinema, you know, gossip, and that's where it started. And all of the films you mentioned, we all know about it, including when we were doing Nayakan in, I think, near in Colaba, and Ramesh Sippy Saab was shooting in Film City. So we had some shots in Film City, so we all went to see the shooting of Mr. Ramesh Sippy. We are ultimately, the qualification that brought us here is that, like you, we are fans, film buffs. That's what brought us here. We'll go to any set to watch anybody work, especially those who we consider as talented. We'd like to watch them work.
What a team, this is what a team. इनकी जो combination है, कभी कभार हमें देखने को मिलता है. So after 36 years, Kamal sir and Mani sir are joining, and I think after Tenali, Rahman sir and Kamal sir are joining, right? So that has also been a much awaited combination. So the trio together, the holy trifecta जैसा कुछ, you know. So इस team में मैं भी शामिल हूँ. ये मेरे लिए बहुत honor की बात है. So I'm very happy to be here, very happy to be a part of the team. I will work with them a million times. I will forgo anything and everything in my career to work with them for at least even a day.
Good evening, Vanakkam. Hi. I'm going to pretty much second what the both of them said. Dreams come true, which for me repeatedly, because I've worked individually with all of them in different films. So it's a surreal moment, and like Ashok said, it's so lovely not just to film, but to also share this whole journey of traveling together, promoting, spending so much time talking to them. You learn so much about cinema. Every day feels like a school of sorts. Mani sir has a trademark smile. This was very different for me because I still remember when I first walked into Mani sir's office and he narrated a little line about the character. He said, I need you to unlearn everything that you did in PS. It's a complete extreme contrast of that kind of a role. So it was very challenging because I was a little, what's the right word, maybe weary about would I suit this character or not. And so we worked a lot on that, and I'm very excited.
I've worked with Mani sir before, but not worked with Kamal sir. So I think it was a great opportunity for me. I should thank Mani sir first. Thank you, sir. And with Kamal sir, more than everything while acting in the film, to see Kamal sir and Mani sir, like the way they're working, so that was more interesting. So I was just looking at that and I was just keeping myself, okay, I should also act well, so I should also concentrate on my work. So that's how it was for the first 2 days. So it was a great experience. It was a little nervous in the beginning, but Kamal sir makes you, comfortable, and as well as Mani sir. Then Mani sir came and told me, don't worry about all that, you just do what you have to do. Right. So they kept me, comfortable. So it was nice. It was a wedding song, and already the song is a big hit. But when the song came itself, I told Mani sir, the song is going to be a super hit, sir. So Rahman sir's song, it was fun, and dancing with Kamal sir, he's done enough, like, we can't even match him. So, but I've tried.